Welcome back. This is Donald Potter, and we are going to do lesson 44, practice sentences, beyond basic phonics, English morphology 101, and we are doing the roots J-E-C-T, ject, which means to throw, and V-E-R-T and V-E-R-S, it means to turn. So let's take a look at these. Number one, studying Romance roots puts you on a trajectory to reading success. Trajectory means a path. And examples, when a rocket takes off, it follows a trajectory. It follows a path. When you shoot a gun, like you're out hunting, sometimes you have to shoot above where the animal is because the trajectory, gravity is going to pull it down. Trajectory, a path. So here again we have the path to reading success. Number two, the ejection seat on the jet fighter ejected the pilot and saved his life. So here you have ject in both of these words, which means to throw. So the ejection seat literally throws the pilot out so that he can get clear of the airplane before it crashes and come to the ground with the parachute. Number three, the versatile gymnast was able to execute a difficult inversion on the exercise mat. Versatile means, here you have turn. So a versatile person who's versatile is a person who's able to turn fast. And so you can see that the gymnast can execute, that is, perform an inversion, that is upside down. To invert something is to turn it over. We do that when we're working fractions sometimes. Number four, introverts prefer to be alone. Extroverts prefer to be with people. Intro means in, and, let me get all of intro in there. And vert means to turn. So an introvert is someone who's turned inward. Extro, right there, has the idea of out, and extrovert is to turn out. Is somebody that's likes to be around people. They're excited. They like to express themselves. Most people are kind of a combination of both. Number five, a good projector projects a good projection. And again, we have agent here. We have ject, project twice, and then projection. There it gives us the noun form. Number six, he had an aversion to riding in a convertible with the top down. An aversion, again, you got this verse right there, which has the idea of turn, but an aversion, that's something that you don't like to do. So this is someone who didn't want to ride in a convertible. And again, we can see the vert and then the IBLE at the end, which means able. Convertible, able to be converted from one type of car to the other. Car with a top on it, and then a car that's without a top. It can be converted. Number seven, they rejected the projector because it wouldn't project. You have to be careful. That's not project, that's project. And again, you got the OR there. That's a person, and each of these has ject, which is to throw. Number eight, the projectionist projected a picture of a projectile ejected by a Roman catapult. That's an interesting sentence. A projectionist is someone that projects somebody, and so he's showing a picture probably up on a screen, of a projectile, which was probably an arrow or a bolt that was in a catapult, or it could be a rock or something that's going to be thrown against the enemy. Number 9, the subject of the lecture was the abject lack of objectivity in politics. So subject is what the lecture was about, the topic or subject, and it was abject. It was a total, terrible lack of objectivity. It was subjective. It was not objective. So it lacked. Lack means not to have. Number 10, I felt dejected when they rejected my offer to provide free, high-quality handwriting and spelling books to improve literacy. I won't mention much about this sentence other than to say that it is indeed autobiographical. It's something that happened in my life, and I truly believe that if every student had a good handwriting book, and I could mention several, had a good handwriting and spelling book in their backpack, as my friend Richard Gentry, the author of the Zahner-Blosser Spelling Connections, claims, that is, if every child had a handwriting and spelling book, it would make a great improvement in literacy. So thank you, and this is our, let's see, we have one more video that will be practice of everything that we've learned in the Romance layer of English, prefixes, suffixes, and the roots. All right, we will see you there in lesson 44.